Good evening, YouTube. Full Circle Review back here again with another review. This time I have two Dunkin' Donuts cold brew coffees. I have the Midnight Black and the Caramel Black. We're going to start off with the Midnight Black. It says cold brew coffee, slightly sweet taste. Serving size is one bottle at 30 calories, 0 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein. There's 152 milligrams of caffeine inside of a can. Shake well, serve chilled or over ice. So I'm thinking this is just going to be sweet black coffee. I'm hoping it's cold. It's a good cold brew so it doesn't taste acidic. In the comments, are you a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts fan? I used to love Dunkin', but they changed their cold brew recipe to where it tasted just like old hot coffee. Stop buying from them. If you've ever made homemade cold brew with like cheap coffee, say Folgers or Maxwell House, this tastes like homemade cold brew coffee with Maxwell House coffee. It's not a strong coffee flavor. It's actually a rather mild to weak coffee flavor. The sugar helps counteract that acidity. Even though it's cold brew, the acidity of the coffee comes across, but the sugar counteracts that. So if you don't mind there being sugar in your black coffee, and it just tasting cheap, this would be a good product for you. But in my opinion, this does not deliver on a good cold brew product. This is going to get a 68 out of 100. They could improve by properly roasting their coffee so it has a more robust flavor, doing the correct mixture of water to coffee. This tastes like they used 60% as much coffee as they should have. Also, they probably soaked the coffee too long. They should have went for, say, 18 hours. This tastes like it's been sitting there for 24, which gave the acid more time to seep out of the coffee grounds. This just tastes cheap, and it's disappointing that they have to use sugar to try to cover up that acidity. This could be more professional. Large company like Dunkin' Donuts. I will not buy this again. So let's try the Caramel Black. Slightly sweet taste, cold brew coffee beverage, caramel flavored with other natural flavors. Serving size is one bottle at 40 calories, 0 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of protein. There's 136 milligrams of caffeine inside of this can. This one sounds kind of icy. Yeah, I think I may have let it froze. There's ice in this. Nice and cold though. The flavor in this one's much better. The caramel helps mask that cheap coffee flavor. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. This is like, in my opinion, if you're going to put sugar in coffee, this has the perfect amount of sugar to coffee ratio. This is perfectly sweetened. I wish the caramel was stronger. It's a very subtle, like caramel flavored coffee. You know how you buy coffee grounds that are flavored like caramel? When you brew it, it has that caramel aftertaste. This has that type of caramel. It doesn't taste like caramel mixed in. It looks like they just use caramel flavoring. Made in Japan too. They just need to work on their cold brew process. A better roasted coffee, properly made using good cold brew processes. This would be very well executed. The flavor in this I like. The sweetness in this I like. This gets an 86 out of 100. I would consider buying this one again if they could make it without sugar. I just don't like sugar in my coffee. Nonetheless, if you like a caramel and you don't mind it to be a rather weak caramel, this is a mildly sweet cold brew coffee that would be a good option for you. Anyway, there is the review of both of the Dunkin' Donuts cold brew coffees in a can. If you want to see more canned coffee reviews, comment down below and I'll keep them coming. Like, share, subscribe, and y'all take care.